The federal judge who dismissed Donald Trump's classified documents case may end up getting rewarded by a potential Trump administration. According to a report in ABC News, the Trump team is considering Judge Eileen Cannon as candidate for Attorney General, the nation's top cop, with her name appearing on a list of potential appointments to various positions in a new Trump administration. Cannon, who was appointed to the bench by Trump in 2020, had dismissed dozens of criminal counts in July, alleging that Trump had mishandled classified documents after leaving office, including information about U.S. nuclear programs, potential military vulnerabilities, and plans for responding to a foreign attack by Iran, and then blocked the government's efforts to try to get them back. That's right, he stonewalled the government when they tried to get the documents that belonged to them, not to Trump. So now Trump had kept some of the files in cardboard boxes at Mar-a-Lago, including in the bathroom and the shower. You know, because that's where you want to keep top secret classified information, right? And yet, Cannon, after slow walking the case to the point where people were questioning her competency and questioning whether or not she was just in the tank for Donald Trump, and were trying to get her dropped from the case, she decided to dismiss the case. Okay? At the right time, for example, that if Jack Smith is able to file a successful appeal and get the case reinstated, it's not going to happen until after the election, which I believe was absolutely planned. Okay? She ended up throwing out the case entirely during the Republican National Convention, arguing that Special Counsel Jack Smith's appointment had been unconstitutional. So not even ruling on the merits of the case, just on, the BS procedural stuff. Oh, his appointment as special counsel, unconstitutional. Not even touching this case whatsoever, which again does allow him to bring it back. But once again, if Donald Trump wins, he's just going to make the case go bye-bye. That's what'll happen.
Bing, 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 boom. It's gone.
It's gone. What federal case? Oh, Judge Eileen Cannon, now Attorney General Eileen Cannon, just made this case go away once again. So now here's the thing about the case, right? It was actually an incredibly strong case. That's why she couldn't rule on the merits. All right. This was the strongest case against Donald Trump, with about 94% of political science legal experts believing Trump had committed a crime. That's big. That also, by the way, included Republicans. About a quarter of Republican voters also, according to a survey from Brightline Watch, believe that Trump, with his handling of the documents, committed a crime. The evidence in the classified documents case was so strong that it could have weakened the other cases against Trump, according to some experts. The Brightline researchers argued that the detailed and extensively documented charges related to classified materials establish a high evidentiary standard that could shape perceptions of other cases against Trump. It was so good of a case, but it just happened to land in the lap of Trump toady Eileen Cannon, who was like, I got to get rid of this thing. Trump told me to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it, but I'm going to do it at the right time, though. Okay, so delay after delay after delay. And then finally, oh, would you look at that? I'm just going to dismiss it on procedural grounds. And then, sure, you can refile it, but it might be a little too late. That all depends on what happens November 5th. So, I mean, again, Smith's appealing the ruling, right? Case is not going to go to trial before the election. And that's it. Cannon becomes the AG, his appeal will evaporate. It's gone. And you can bet that's one of the reasons that she is on the list. She helped Donald Trump once. He's going to want her to do it again. And there's no reason why she wouldn't. She's already got a big boost to her career thanks to Donald Trump, if he makes her the nation's top cop, look, who could pass that up, right? That said, Canon's about one of a dozen potential candidates for Attorney General on a list called Transition Planning Legal Principles, drafted by Trump's top advisors with input from his legal team. Yeah, I can imagine that conversation. Hey, Donald Trump's legal team, who would you want to be the Attorney General, the nation's top cop? Obviously, the people that just let my client go. that would be great. I mean, it's so nakedly swampy, right? And so incredibly, like, just blatantly obvious of a choice. It's corruption. Now, that said, her name appears second after former SEC chairman Jay Clayton. So, second. Now, I got a question. Is that a ranking? If it is, well then, she's rather high up there. You better watch your back, Jay Clayton. Canon's coming for you. She's gunning for you. Now, according to ABC News, the timing here, it's not a coincidence. Her name was added to the Trump team of list of potential Attorney General candidates well after she dismissed the classified documents case. So, in case you were wondering here, it can't be any clearer why she was put on the list at that time. Deliver for Trump, and he might give you one hell of a promotion. Because that's obviously what has happened, not only here, but of course in the Supreme Court as well. I mean, 3 Supreme Court justices that just happened to deliver him an immunity ruling that is massively in his favor. Whoa, would you look at that? Oh, wow, a huge expansion of presidential power to someone who's more than happy to use it to his own ends to do criminal things. Now, I know it only applies to official acts, right? What are those official acts? That's going to be the question. And that's something that may end up going before the courts once again. But when it comes to those official acts, whatever they are, okay, Donald Trump has got full immunity. That's disastrous for this country. No president should be above the law. If he's doing criminal things, even if it's part of his official duty, no, it's not part of his official duty to break the law. And knowing Donald Trump, he's going to do it. You give him the power, he's going to do it. Because he's tried doing it when he didn't have the power. But as far as this appointment, possible appointment goes, if it's not an example of the swamp, then I guess I don't know what is. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.